Beautiful, thank you. Okay, so let's bring our left hand to our heart and our right hand to our belly, softening our eyes, and comfortable position with your feet underneath your hips. And you might like to just move your hips in a little circle, arriving into your yoga practice. Thank you all for being here today to share our energy and raise our vibration. The theme of our practice today is going to be success. So success is something that we need to have a little bit more of in our life. And it can be something from just arriving somewhere on time, or it can be just doing your to-do list as you move through your yoga practice. It might be just success in being able to manage some of the poses and enjoy your practice. So thinking about success, and as we celebrate our little successes, we'll raise our vibration, and then we'll share that with those around us. So if we shine our bright light, it'll extend to those around us. Let's take a deep breath in and notice your chest and your belly rise. And as you exhale, exhale all that you don't need anymore. Another deep breath in. And breathing out. And one more. Breathing in. And breathing out. And bring our hands down to our sides. As we inhale, let's lift our arms up. Raise our gaze, lift our chest. And exhale, bring them back down. Starting to get a little bit of movement in our shoulders. And letting go of all the busyness of the morning. And enjoying your lovely, gentle yoga practice today. And then we'll have a restorative yoga nidra at the end. Let's go a couple more breaths here. Notice the energy of the earth underneath your feet. As you inhale, imagine you're breathing up all the beautiful earth vibrations up through your feet, through your legs, up through your spine, and out through the top of your head, and then raining down on you like a waterfall, just covering you in all the beautiful earthly energies. And then bring our hands back to heart center. Now, let's take our hands up tall and we'll go from side to side. Inhale to the center and exhale to the side, giving our body a nice stretch. And then bring our hands back to our sides. Take our feet a little wider, and we'll bring our left hand to our right thigh and our right hand behind us, looking over our right shoulder. And then inhale back to center and exhale, take it to the right side. So moving our spine through the different planes. Nice. And taking our feet a little wider. Inhale, lift our arms up, raise our gaze and raise our chest. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, sliding our hands down our legs to support our back. Walking our hands forward into a downward dog. And bring our feet a little closer together. Settling into your first downward dog, pressing the heels down towards the floor. Hips are raised, nice and tall. Connecting with the stretch down the back of the legs. Opening up through the lower back and stretching the upper back and arms. Let's take a couple more breaths here. And then walk our feet out wide again. And walk our hands up underneath us. Heel toe your feet a little wider. And bring your hands down to the mat. So the palms of your hands are on the mat. And the crown of your head is pointing down to the mat. Allow your head to fall heavy and your shoulders to fall heavy. And let's take some breaths here. Just surrender into the pose. This is our first inversion for the day. And providing a nice gentle stretch down the back of the legs, opening up the lower back, warming our spine up, warming our legs up. Let's take 4 more breaths here. Coming back to the theme of our practice, success. And last breath here. Walking your hands forward, lifting your chest, lengthening out your spine. And then heel toe your feet a little closer together. Bending your knees and coming back up to standing. Bring our hands to cactus. And we're going to turn our body to the right, to the center, and to the left. Just getting a little bit more twist into the spine. And then releasing your hands, give your body a little shake. And we're going to come into a warrior sequence. So if you have your block ready, about there, coming to the back of the mat, we're going to start with our left toe slightly turned out to the side, step forward with the right, bending the right knee and raising our gaze as we inhale, lifting our chest, reaching up towards the ceiling, stretching through the left hip, stretching our body up nice and tall. Let's hold it nice and strong here for 4 breaths. And then exhale, bring the right hand forward, left hand back. The right knee's over the top of the right ankle. Stretching out the hands, opening the chest into warrior 2. And then bringing your right hand down to the mat, left hand up in the air. So if you have a block, you can place the block underneath you and lengthen out the right leg, looking up towards the left hand into triangle pose. Let's take 4 breaths here. Really stretching through the chest and the back of the leg. Exhale, bring the left hand down and raise the right hand into a twisted triangle. Connecting with the stretch through the right glute and the back of the right leg. And then bring the right hand down to the mat and then bring both hands behind your back, clasping them, and raise your chest into humble warrior. Nice and strong through the right leg. That's it. Nice. Then inhale, coming back up. Raising the right hand, sliding the left hand down the back of your leg into reverse warrior. Gazing up to the right hand. That's it. So you feel a nice stretch through the right side of the body. And inhale, come back up to standing. We're going to take it into a little twist here. So I'll just change my position so that you can see. So bring our hands to our heart center, and we're going to twist to the right and bring our left elbow just to the outside of the right knee and look to the right side. And this is a twisted warrior. Keeping it nice and steady. And then inhale, come back up. Bring your hands to center. Bring the weight forward on the right leg and our hands behind us, coming into aeroplane pose. So we're going to lift that left leg off the ground. That's it. Looking forward towards a drishti point to help you with your balance. One more breath, and then bring the left leg back down to the mat. Nice work. Give it a nice shake. And then we'll go to the other side. This time we're going to turn our right toe out at the back of the mat. Step forward with the left. Inhale, raise your gaze and your arms, bending the left leg. Reaching up nice and tall, taking 4 deep breaths here. And on the next inhalation, take the left hand forward, right hand back, opening up the chest, gazing to the left hand, nice and strong with the left leg. One more breath here. Then bring the left hand behind you into humble warrior. Clasp the hands together, lift up the chest. That's it. Feel the stretch down the back of the left leg. Let's take 2 more breaths. And then release your hands down to the mat. If you have a block, you can place your left hand on a block. Inhale, lift up the right hand and gaze up towards the right hand, opening up through the chest, lengthening out the left leg. So you've got a nice stretch down the back of the left leg and across your chest. Taking a couple more breaths here. This is triangle pose. On the next exhalation, bring the right hand down and inhale, lift up the left hand and look up towards the left hand into a twisted triangle. And feel the stretch through the left glute area. And then exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Come back up, bring your hands to heart center. Chest up nice and tall. We're going to turn to the left side this time and bring our right elbow to our left knee. Looking towards the left side. Keeping the left leg bent and nice and strong. 2 more breaths. And then inhale, come back to center and come back up to standing. Well done. Got one more thing to do on this side. So we've got our left leg forward, our right leg back. Bring our hands by our side. Bring our weight forward onto our left leg. Bring our chest forward. Bring your arms by your side and bring the right foot up off the mat. Find your drishti point. This is aeroplane pose. And then inhale, come back up again. Good work. Give that a little shake. Okay, from here, we're going to do another balance. This one is a tree pose. So we'll bring our right foot to the mat, opening up our toes and move our hips in a little circle. So we connect to the anchor points under the right foot, at the heel, behind the big toe and behind the little toe. Then we're going to pick up the left foot. You can either have the toe next to the right foot, or you can lift it up to calf, or above the knee. Oh, nice, Millie. You've got it right up high. Bring your hands to heart center. That's it. Nice. Keeping it, find a drishti point, so something you can stare at to help you with your balance. Keeping it nice and still. That's it. Keep it nice and still. Keep your eye on that drishti point. Thinking about our theme of our practice today around success. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds more. So nice and easy. You can always bring your foot down a little bit, Millie, a little bit lower. I might find it a bit easier. That's it. We've got 15 more seconds to go. That's it, nice and steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, ladies. Give that a little shake. Let's take it to the other side. So opening up the toes on the left foot and moving your hips in a circle, connecting with the anchor points on the left foot. And then bring your right toes to the mat. And when you're ready, lift it up a little higher to where you're comfortable. Bring your hands to heart center and find your drishti point. Bring your knee a little bit out to the side. Getting nice and comfortable here. Coming back to the theme of our practice around success. If you feel a little unbalanced, just bring the foot down a little lower. You might find one side's better than the other as well. Nice deep breathing. Keep your eye on that drishti point. We're going to go 30 more seconds. It's okay if you need to bring your toe down. One side will generally be better. That's it, knee out to the side. That's it, settle down into it. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Good success there. Okay, from here, we're going to go into a downward dog. So let's take our feet wide and slide our hands down our legs and bring your hands forward down to the mat. I'm going to go to my side so you can see. And then bring your feet a little bit closer together again, walking your heels down to the mat. Coming back to your breath. So we'll do a little flow here with a plank and an upward dog. So we're going to bring our body forward into a plank. You can put your knees on the mat if you wish. Exhale, gently lower your body down to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lift up through the chest into upward dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Press up to downward dog. Then inhale, bring your body forward back to plank again. Exhale, slowly lower your body down to the mat. Really strengthening through the upper body. Inhale, lift up into upward dog, raising your chest, stretching the front of your body. And then exhale, tuck your toes under, back up to downward dog. Let's do 2 more rounds. So inhale, come back to plank. Exhale, slowly lower your body down to the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Come to downward dog. Take a couple of breaths here, and then we've got 1 more round. So inhale to plank. Feel free to bring your knees down if you need to. Exhale, lower your body to the mat. Inhale, lift up through the chest into upward dog. Exhale, tuck your toes under into downward dog. And then walk your feet wide and come into a wide-legged forward bend. Let your head point down to the mat. Let your head fall heavy and your shoulders fall heavy. Relax your shoulders and your arms. Here, toe your feet a little wider and feel the weight on the outside edge of your feet. Taking 4 nice, big, long, deep breaths. Then walking your hands forward, bring your feet back to the downward dog position. And from here, we're going to take our right foot forward next to our right hand into lizard pose. I'll just turn around so you can see that. So the right hand is next to the right foot. You can have your left knee on the mat, or you can have it up. It's your choice. Then we're going to inhale and lift up our right hand into a lizard twist. So this is a good twist for the hips and for the glutes, opening up also through the chest. Let's take 2 more breaths here. And then exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. Then step the right foot back to your downward dog. Come into your downward dog and rest here. Take a couple of breaths. And then step the left foot forward to the left hand. That's it. Coming into a lizard on the other side. Getting yourself nice and comfortable there. You can have the right knee on the ground if you wish. Inhale, lift up the right hand, left hand, looking up towards the left hand into a lizard twist. That's it. Good work. And then exhale, bring the left hand down to the mat. Stepping back to your downward dog again. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then walk your legs out wider. Walk your hands up. Coming into a standing position. From here, we're going to go into our Yogi Squat. So we have our toes pointing out slightly, our feet under our hips. So you can either just go halfway here, keeping your chest up nice and tall, or you can come down a little lower and you use your elbows to press out against your knees. That's it, good. Raising your chest. And let's take 4 breaths here. So this is really good for opening up our hips. We can get quite tight if we do a lot of sitting. And coming back to the theme of our practice around success, celebrating our little successes and raising our vibration. Nice work. And then bring your hands to the ground. Straighten out your legs into a narrow-legged forward bend. And you might like to bring your fingers underneath your toes, stretching through the back of your legs. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Noticing your hamstrings stretching. And then come down to the mat. Coming onto your back, hugging your knees up to your chest. And roll your back in a little circle, releasing any tension in your lower back and your lumbar spine. So keeping our knees up at our chest, releasing our hands to the mat, down to the floor, so that your hands are stretched out from your shoulders. And we're going to turn our knees to the right and look to the left. So control it over, try not to just let it go. And as you bring the knees closer down to the right side, you'll feel a nice stretch through the left side. Try to have your back on the ground. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Massaging all the organs in your abdomen. One more breath. And then inhale, bring your knees back up to center, gazing towards the ceiling. Then exhale, bring the knees to the left and gaze to the right. Control the knees down towards the left side of the mat. So it's quite a deep stretch, this one. Connecting down the right side. Bring your shoulders down to the mat. Notice the stretch through the front of the chest. 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, bring your knees to center. Bring the right foot down to the floor and cross the left leg across the front. And then hug that left leg towards the chest, releasing any tension you might have through the left glute, left ITB. So anyone with a stiffness in the lower back, this should help. Let's take 1 more breath here. This is a reverse pigeon. And then keep the leg crossed. Bring the right foot down to the mat. Put the right hand on the left knee and draw that knee across to the right side as you look to the left. So this is a twisted pigeon. So it's the last stretch we did, but a little more intense. Using the right hand to draw that left knee towards the right side. And you'll notice it'll deepen the stretch through the glute. Let's take 2 breaths here. And then release the knee. Bring both knees back to center and change your legs over. So left foot goes down to the mat. Cross the right leg across the front of the left knee. And then hug that to your chest into Pigeon Pose. So really hugging that leg in towards the chest, feeling the stretch through the right glute and the right ITB. Take a couple of breaths. And then allow the left foot to go down to the mat. Left hand on the right knee and draw that right knee to the left side. Looking to the left, looking to the right, and the right arm straight out from your shoulder. So coming into a twist and noticing the twist through the right side of the body. Using the left hand to draw that knee towards the ground on the left side to intensify the stretch through the right glute. Let's take a few breaths here. On each exhalation, allow your body to surrender a little more into the twist. And on the next inhalation, release the knee and bring both knees back to center. Uncross your legs and hug the knees to the chest and rinse out. Rinse out the spine. You might like to rock from side to side or move your lower back in a circle. Go one way and then the other. And then reach through the middle of your legs, through the knees, towards the outside edge of your feet. And then lift your feet up towards the ceiling into happy baby. So you've got a nice flat back on the ground, your head's on the ground, and just stretching out through the legs and through the hips. Let's take some deep breaths and come back to the theme of our practice around success, celebrating our successes and increasing our vibration. And then release your hands, bring your feet down to the mat with your knees bent. Slide your heels towards your buttocks and inhale, lift up the hips into a bridge pose. Bring your hands over the top of your head to the floor behind your head. Really lift up through the hips, squeeze the glutes, push through the heels, chest up to the chin. And then exhale, slowly lower your spine down to the mat and bring your hands back over and by your side. Slide your heels in a little closer again. Inhale, let's come up again. Lifting up through the hips, squeezing the buttocks, pushing the heels. Bring the hands over the top. Let's do 2 more rounds at your own pace. As you exhale, you slowly lower the spine down. Bring your hands over the top. And then inhale, come back up. Squeeze it up. And exhale, slowly lower it down. The last round. From here, we'll do our legs up position. So you might like to have your legs up a wall or up next to some furniture, or you can come into a supported shoulder stand, whatever is going to feel right for you today. Inhale, lift your feet up over your head. If you're going to come into a supported shoulder stand, hug your hips with your hands and use your elbows to support you. Let's take some nice deep breaths here, moving our ankles in a circle, shaking our legs a little so they're nice and light. Bringing our feet out wide. And then bring our feet together, soles of our feet together, knees out to the side, like a butterfly. And then reaching up with our legs up towards the ceiling. And then bring our feet over our head. Take a couple more breaths. And then exhale, slowly lower your spine back down to the mat and come into Savasana position or corpse pose for your Yoga Nidra. So laying on your back, getting really comfortable. You might have a pillow for your eyes. You might have a blanket to put over your body, or you might want to put your socks on. It's getting really comfortable. And then the next 10 or 15 minutes, we'll go into a lovely restorative Yoga Nidra practice. That's it. So getting nice and comfortable, laying on your back, taking a couple of deep breaths. That's it. So closing your eyes. So the practice of Yoga Nidra is a yogic sleep. It's a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to various bodily sensations, emotions, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely, as this may prevent you from relaxing. During this meditation, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and leave the rest behind. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice. Become aware of the sounds that you can hear in this moment. Nothing else but what you can hear without strain. Begin to focus on the most distant sounds that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outward. searching out these distant sounds and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without labeling the source, and gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside your building, to sounds inside your building, to sounds inside your room. Without opening your eyes, visualize the four walls of the room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. Visualize your body lying on the floor, the position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become acutely aware of the existence of your physical body lying on the floor. Become aware of your natural breath. Become aware of your natural and spontaneous breath that moves in and out of your body without any effort. The natural breath flows through both nostrils. Notice the feeling of the breath as it comes in and out of the nostrils. There is a sense of coolness as you inhale the breath. Follow this feeling into your nose, your sinuses, the back of your throat, into your lungs. There is a sense of warmth as you exhale the breath. Feel this warmth on your upper lip as you breathe out. The natural breath flows through both nostrils during the inhale and the exhale. Allow your breath to become longer and slower. Take a long, slow inhalation, followed by a longer, slower exhalation. Make your exhale even slower. Notice the slight pause after the exhale. Slow inhale, even slower exhale, and pause. Feel the urge to breathe in bubble up inside you, and when you need to inhale, please do so. A long, slow inhale. Longer, slower exhale. And then pause where the body is neither breathing in or out. Please continue breathing in this way. And now go back to your natural, easy breath, releasing any control over the inhale or the exhale. The practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. At this moment, you should make your resolution. The resolution should be a short, positive statement in simple language. Try to discover one naturally. Please state your resolution clearly and with awareness 3 times. The resolution you make during the Yoga Nidra plants a seed in the fertile soil of your mind to bring about transformation and healing. Also say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. I'm awake and relaxed. We will now begin a systematic journey of sensory awareness throughout the body. You'll move your awareness to different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Please say the name of the part to yourself and feel that part of your body, but do not move any part. The practice begins on the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of your hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big right toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, sole of the foot, top of the foot, big left toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now go to the back of the body, right heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, pelvic floor, the whole right leg, the whole left leg, the whole right arm, the whole left arm, the whole face, the whole head, the whole torso, the whole body, the whole body, the whole body. Now imagine the whole body becoming light, as though your body could float away from the floor towards the ceiling. The head is light and weightless. The limbs are light and weightless. Your torso is light and weightless. The whole body light and weightless. You are rising higher and higher away from the floor. Imagine your body becoming heavy. Feel the heaviness in all parts of the body. Each part is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier. The head is heavy. The limbs are heavy. The torso is heavy. The whole body is heavy. So heavy that it's sinking down into the floor. Awaken the experience of cold in the body. The experience of chilly cold. Imagine being outside in winter without enough clothing. You feel this chill permeate your entire body. And now allow the sensation of warmth to spread throughout your whole body. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. You feel the heat radiating onto your skin and heat all around the body. Recollect the experience of anxiety, intense anxiety and worry. Feel this stress in your mind and body, but do not concentrate on its source. Create the experience of an anxiety as clearly as possible. Now allow the feeling of complete calm to envelope you. Manifest the experience of calm in your entire mind, body, and emotions. You are relaxed and aware. You are completely calm. Begin to concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen as though you were in a movie theater. The screen is as high and as wide as your eyes can see. Concentrate on this mind screen and become aware of any phenomena that manifests within it, colors, patterns, and light. Whatever you see is the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice detached awareness only. If any supple images make themselves known, simply notice them without directing the images. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Continue this with detached awareness. Now a number of different things will be named, and you should envision them on the level of emotion, memory, and imagination as best you can. Jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. A red desert, a peacock feather, Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, full moon, your reflection in a mirror, foggy morning, sun shining overhead, a bouquet of flowers, tall tree, receiving help from others, cool, clear water, a relaxing afternoon, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, burning candle, temple on a mountain, path in the woods, vibrant sunset, taking a deep breath, cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your favorite song, the sound of my voice, your body lying on the floor. It's the time to repeat your resolution. Please repeat the same statement made at the beginning of the practice 3 times mentally now. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath, and at the same time, develop your awareness of your physical body. Your body is relaxed and lying on the floor. Feel the container of your skin and the clothes and the props that are touching you. Notice the heaviness of your body as it rests on the floor, and take your awareness into all the points that are touching the floor. The back of your heels, thighs, buttocks, shoulder blades, arms, hands, and head. Do not open your eyes, but visualize the surrounding room. Imagine where you are in the room and all the objects that are around you. Lie quietly until you feel ready to move. Start by slowly moving your hands and your feet. Take your time. When you're sure that you're fully awake, gently open your eyes and please roll to your right side. Stay on the right side for a few more moments and use your hands to press yourself up from the floor. Let your head come up last. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. I've got a little quote for you today about the theme of our practice. Yoga is about rising to a new level of balance and competence in all aspects of life. Let's bring our hands to our forehead for kind thoughts and to our lips for kind words and to our heart for kind heart. Namaste. Thank you for your beautiful yoga practice, for being here for yourselves and for all of us, for each other.
Thank you.